I work with a leadership development group called Development Associates International, which primarily focuses on the character and integrity ministry development of leaders in the under-resourced world, which means I do a fair amount of traveling into Africa, Asia, and sometimes Latin America. The thing I think I've seen most develop in my ministry is the reality of Christianity as a global reality. One of the ways I describe the work I do is I help people prepare to go places that I will never go. The people that are going to go into the most pioneering settings are not necessarily people who look like me. Just recently I was teaching in Nigeria, and I had people there that were coming out of a civil war in Liberia. I had everybody in my class knows somebody who has died in the recent Muslim-Christian conflicts. You know, so they're living, if I could say it this way, they're living the book of Acts in a way that myself in suburbia, I don't get to see it the same way. They're modern day heroes. They're people that aren't going to be written in anybody's books probably, but I get that distinct sense of, you know, wow, I get to work with these people, and that's very, very exciting to me. I went to Gordon-Conwell from '76, graduated in '80 with a Master of Divinity. The professors you choose to hang out with will have as much influence on you as the courses you take. You know, so find professors who you don't only honor their mind, but you love their hearts. Having Dr. J. Christy Wilson as my missions professor, I think he infected a lot of us in the '70s and '80s with a zeal for the world, a knowledge for the world, a love for what God's doing, sort of a humble enthusiasm to be involved in that, and that's carried over for a lot of us. The most useful course in terms of practical Bible exposition probably was interpreting the New Testament. Noontime prayer meetings where we would learn about a new country. Christy Wilson's course, which forced us to memorize the countries of the world. There's scarcely a course that I can think of that, you know, didn't have some usability in terms of later on in life, but I think the ones that were teaching more how to analyze either the scripture or theology, understand that we're part of Christian history, all those things were very, 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 very significant. Gordon-Conwell taught me how to be a reflective practitioner, meaning that you need to use your mind, but it's not just about the classroom, it's not just about the theology, it has to be, you know, demonstrated in the way that we live, we minister, and so there's a practical outworking of the things that we learn. I remember Gordon Fee, who was our New Testament professor for a number of courses, talking about being a scholar on fire. I'm not sure I've ever achieved scholarship, but I'd like to at least be on fire.